This is the Inokim Quick 4. This is the 22 edition. Claims it can do 35 miles an hour at 25 miles an hour speeds. So we're going to put that to the test. We're going to see if we can get 35 miles on range on the scooter. All right, and the hill we're going to is right over there. And I think the max capacity weight that they said that this thing can handle is 260 or 65 pounds, something like that. And we're gonna, like I said, we're putting it to the test. I've been putting that test for about 3 years now. But that's the hill we're going on. It's about a 18% grade hill. But yeah, like I said, they say that this scooter can hold up to 265 pounds, and I'm well over that, especially with my gear on. I think I hit from 270 on my regular stance to just about maybe closer to maybe 285, 86, something like that. I usually have quite a bit of water with me or food or snacks, so that way I can take little breaks on the trail. But that's where we're going today, is going to go straight out there to the trail today. And this thing actually has 3 gears: Eco, Sport, and then Turbo. All right, so here we go. This is the hill. I'm going to kind of avoid the water there. All right, so let's say 285 rider going up at 20 to 18% grade. It kind of goes up and then it levels out a little bit, then it goes right back up here at the top. I'm holding at 12 miles an hour on the scooter, just bumped up to 13. So I'm going to assume that that's probably like 10 miles an hour in reality. I kind of knock off a few that's off the display to make it, you know, more accurate at least. Now we're at 10, so probably 7 or 8. This is a 52, this is a 52 volt. It does have the voltage on the actual display, which is nice. I didn't recognize that before at all. And look, it got us up the hill perfectly. All right, so we're gonna attempt to take this out to the trail across town. It says they say 35 on a single charge. I think I can get closer towards like the 20 to 25. We're gonna start my Strava app. There we go. That way we can get a little bit of reading. So probably minus out maybe 1-ish mile. Yeah, just minus out a mile on that ride. Okay. Because this says 38. And it's not even hitting a mile on the odometer because I only went up that hill, but screw it for science, right? Okay, I'm doing a little bit of a speed test on this thing. 24 miles an hour. 285 pounds. 26 miles an hour, and that's where it caps off at. Yep, 26 miles an hour. So I would guess since it can reach up to 26 miles an hour on the odometer with my weight, it's probably not really reaching that speed, probably like 24, maybe 22. It's got a lot of give to it, especially if my weight hasn't changed in that long. And I feel a lot of creaks and cranking sounds, stuff like that. So it's definitely a strong scooter. And really, when you do this one, it's really meant to be more of, doing commuting, going to the store. That's what I usually use it for. So when I want to go get grocery shopping, I use the base of the scooter where your feet go for a basket that they have at the stores. This is a regular hand basket. My rule is, on those hand baskets, if it doesn't fit in the hand basket, it won't fit in my bag. And so far that has been true, no matter what I put in there. And I'm not like over stacking it or anything like that. I'm just putting what you can in there loosely, kind of thing. But I'm not oversizing, stacking the actual basket or anything like that. But I have gone over the edge of my bag that it goes in, my little backpack that I have. And because the flap that goes on the top can stretch a little bit, it can actually, pretty much anything that I have been able to put in there has been able to fit. Always good to have a backup scooter. That's what this one is for me right now. I have a Yumi Raptor, and then this is my backup scooter. And twice, that has been proven to be such a good cause, because I've had 2 flats on that thing. Day 1 of the scooter ride, and then last week I ended up getting an actual screw. The first time it was a giant industrial staple. And I'm talking, that thing was like either an inch long or an inch and a half long, but it was stuck in the tire. As soon as I pulled it out, nothing but air popped out. There are people out there, like me, that actually watch other people's videos, and I don't care how long they are. I just want to see, their rides and stuff like that. It's a little interesting, and so far, watching other people's videos and video rides, I've learned quite a bit. What to do, what not to do, areas that they go. Like what places should I go first before going to another area? Should it be a neighborhood, a trail, stuff like that. Also being completely respectful, knowing what kind of people to look out for. If those out there that do get a little angry or whatever the case is, sceneries, Plus, hearing them talk about their experiences with the bike or the scooter that they're riding, just kind of makes sense to watch people's videos all the way through. You never know what they're going to say, do, or what you're going to see that might actually be accommodating to you. I think we are at 5 miles. I'm pretty sure we're not at 5 miles, but I'll check when I get up here to the light. And if you're wondering about my stance that I do, I do not kneel or lean down for a scooter. I don't see the point of it. I understand that it's aerodynamic and people can get a lot more speed, blah, 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 but I don't do that. I don't see the point. I refuse to do that. It is not how regular people will typically like to ride their scooter. But no, regular people that are commuting, enjoying the ride, wanting to slow down so that way they can enjoy where they're going. They're going to be standing straight up. Sometimes feet by side each other, sometimes in the goofy position and non-goofy position. So again, it depends on per person, it really does. But if you want to know my stance, it's just standing up. Sometimes I'm goofy foot, sometimes I'm side-by-side foot like I am now. So I don't want to do goofy foot right now, even though it's perfect for this board. This board is actually pretty short. And I got size 10 and a half feet shoes on, so not the biggest board in the world, but it does its purpose the way it's supposed to, and it's very, very nimble. But yeah, this thing actually has 2 mini little lakes, and it also has prairie dogs, as you can see, if you can see it, but they're right in front of us on the fence. Hello. There are hiking, regular mountain biking trails, and dirt biking, quad biking, stuff like that. Not to mention on this trail, they actually have, oh, is that a hawk? Not to mention on this trail, they have frisbee golf. It was so close that, again, the camera probably did not pick that detail up, but that purple one was so close to that fence. Or whatever you call it, the goalie, the fence goal. Oh my God, the scenery on this thing is so nice. It's peaceful, it's wide enough, big enough. It's also gonna be pretty close to around a little bit of food pillars. So you have to kind of ride away a little bit, but they're definitely there if you want. And then here we are. That was just one little lake back there. This is the main one right here. It's got water fountains and everything. Oh, so nice. And again, multiple directions I can go. The reverse way I'm going now, or this way. And it's got another mini little lake over here to my left. Today we're doing a little bit of a range test. It's not going to be perfect. I do apologize for anybody who's really wanting an in-depth review. But I do understand that this is still being sold by Inokim though. So if you are interested, no, I don't have any links, and no, I'm not affiliated with them. So I do apologize for not being able to give you like a discount. But I wanted to at least, show some people out there that, hey, there are scooters out there that can handle, heavy riders out there, even though they have a max capacity of a certain degree. And again, this thing is well built. So if you're at this part of the video, I do thank you so much for being this far with me. But yeah, I would assume by now you're probably like a heavyweight, just like I am, about 250 plus, like. And you're just kind of wondering, hey, if it's not gonna be my main scooter, it could be my backup scooter kind of idea. And that's where I got the other ideas. When I watch the videos all the way through, there are people that just mention that type of stuff at the end, like, hey, this is my backup scooter or whatever. And it's like, hey, that's a great idea. So what if something happened to your first one, And it's kind of like a car, for example. You can't exactly, you can't, I mean, you can, but not like you're gonna have two cars in your name at the same time half the time. So if something happened to one, you got something to go on the other. But usually that's true when you have a significant partner as well that has their own vehicle. So if something were to happen to yours, you can at least piggyback off of that until you get yours fixed or repaired. Same concept goes for the scooter. Like, you get one main scooter that's going to be your go-to, your favorite, and the other one's going to be, not as glorious, but consider it being a backup because you don't need it to be fancy for you doing the repairs for the other one. Here's more frisbee golf. Boom. Down there is the grass trail. I don't think I can. I forget. I think I did go to this one with this scooter. I didn't go very fast because of it not being technically an off-road scooter, but let's, for those who are interested, a little off-roading. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't the off-roading one. Fudge. Is it? No. Wait. No. Okay, I have no clue which one this one is. Okay. A little bit of water, and I think I know what this one is. This one is not. Yeah, this ain't it. But this is another little trail you can go on if you wanted to. And it got me up that little hill, no problem, just fine. But yeah, another little leak. All right, checking tires just in case. Oh no, I forgot to bring my air pump, didn't I? Darn it. Okay. Well, this is not the grass one, but that's a little off-roading right there. I am going to go on the other one that actually has a little bit more off-roading. But this is just beautiful. All right, so let's take a quick look at our so far. How far we've gone. All right, so far we've gone 4.5 miles, and we are sitting at, out of 10 little bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at 7 out of 10. Now, one thing I have noticed on this scooter that it doesn't do like most other scooters, it doesn't do voltage sag, which is really weird. Normally you see that on every scooter out there. And I didn't know about that till recently, especially when I got the Yumi Raptor. And I didn't see it on my Saunders either. So something about the older versions of the controllers, I guess, didn't have like voltage sag. I don't know if that's true or not, but so far me having two older vehicles compared to anything that's above 2020 seems to have some kind of freaking voltage sag. Now, it's also in park, if you can see. So to get it out of park, because it won't go with the throttle, you have to squeeze the brakes. And it gets me up that just fine. Time to go back on the trail, and I definitely want to go on the other dirt trail, so you guys can see that, hey, not dirt trail, but it's ground, off-road trail, there we go. That way you can see how well this thing kind of does on the ground. I tell you right now, it cannot go very fast. At least I'm not willing to go like turbo speed. And it's probably gonna eat up a lot of the battery. We're down 3 bars and only gone a little less than 5 miles. I think on average, with my weight, I can probably get closer to 20, and I'll still have a few bars, sometimes 3 bars left. But I conserve mine, but in this video, I'm literally doing nothing but turbo, so that's probably why we're not getting a lot of good range out of it. I usually keep myself in sport mode majority of the time. I go very low speeds, when I want to get to point A to point B, and then if I pick and choose when I go faster, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And the average rider who does get scooters will pick and choose. Like you'll play with your vehicle as soon as you get it, your electric vehicle as soon as you get it, right out the bat, and then you'll start picking and choosing when to go fast, when to go slow, kind of thing. Like you'll learn the curve on that. Man, it's windy. All right, so here is the one I was thinking it was. This is the off-road one. Now, I've seen some dirt bike people go off on this trail quite, but we're gonna go here to the very end, and you're gonna see there's gonna be like there's a special spot you go for hikers, mountain bikers, and off-roader vehicle types, like real off-road, where it's got massive hills, puddles of mud, stuff like that. Hello. But it is right there. These are the actual trails you can go on. A lot of different trails, a lot of different directions. Yeah, it's kind of massive, and it will kind of feel that way too at the same time, just because of the I would assume if you're not like a motor vehicle, you're not going to go very fast. Oh, there's bike labs. I don't know anything about them. I would assume that we do have some bikers out here right now, obviously with a name in it. That's awesome. So we know there's people out on the trails right now. Oh, I didn't make it. Dang it. But yeah, they got that little ramp right there that the dirt bikes come off of, or mountain bikes. I don't know. I'd never ridden it, so I don't know where that leads to or from. Okay, so a little bit of off-roading. Here we go. We're still at one. We got 6 bars left on the scooter. Off-road. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right, that wasn't too bad. All right, so again, not that glorious when you look at it on the outside, but there are inner places to go for what version of the vehicle you have. A little bit of it's usually better when you have an all-wheel drive out here, to be honest with you. I learned that with the other scooter. And stay tuned for the video that I do on that one, because I think you're really going to enjoy it for the most part. I did something kind of unique on that one. If you ever want to know the benefit of having road tires and NAMI tires, the ones with the better tread for off-roading, but mixed, stay tuned for that video. It's going to come soon. All right, so over here is going to be definitely the mountain biking trails, and then the main one in the middle, I believe, is more for the dirt biking trail. But over here to the right, it's going to be part mountain biking right there, and then that's the entrance or exit. I can't remember. I don't know. And then over here is going to be the actual straight up dirt bike. It's a little bit wider, that's why I'm assuming. I really don't know, but it says bike on it, but I don't know. All right, we're gonna go back. Let's make sure no one's coming in hot. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. We're fine. We're all fine. This, just a note, if you do end up getting this scooter from Inokim, it's not meant for off-roading. It can do it, but it's not really meant for off-roading. Now, when I say it can do it, I mean like baby light off-roading, like right in the grass, flat grass. Possibly slightly muddy conditions where it's like light rain, like that. But no, you'll be slipping everywhere, especially when you don't have all-wheel drive to kind of counteract your slipping on a tire that is making you go. All right, and then it does fine on these type of things where it's like bumpy, but I still don't recommend it. I'm leaning back like you're supposed to and all that. You know, make sure I counterbalance my fall. Make sure it's coming across. Okay. All right. And then can I go up this hill? Yeah, that was pretty steep. That was not bad. Oh, the scooter still impresses me. Okay, I have reached home, and it looks like I got 4 bars, but when I was going on throttle, it throttled it down to 2. So take that with a grain of salt. And we only went 10 miles, and we still got 4 bars left. So it's at 48.5 volt. Suppose we have 40% left on battery. So yeah, you can get about 15 miles of range on this at turbo speed only. Again, I'm more preservative. I usually use this between the 2nd gear and the 3rd gear. And I can usually get about 20 miles on this thing. And I used to ride this thing back and forth to work and also go on little rides and stuff like that. But overall, good scooter. Especially if you're 270 pounds like I am, plus gear. And then if you're much lighter than that, you definitely know it's going to have a better performance range on you. I did notice against headwind, though, it goes down to like 12 miles an hour. But other than that, overall good. The only thing I have a complaint on is these folding handlebars. I usually tighten these up so that way they don't ever come off. But once in a while, you have to tighten them up. But if you like the folding effect, you're going to have a little bit of wobble in them. But yeah, if you guys made it this far in my video, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on the next run, and stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.